Oh, back you go. Hi.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks a lot. Thank you, FedEx. Parcel has arrived. Nice. So I got some new drink bottle holders for the front of my pack, you know, my shoulder straps. Trying out some of the little teeny tiny towels to see what these are like. And I just grabbed a few steaks because the ones I had some bent ones, and I got the longer ones as well. And the Plexamid in the camo colour. Wow, that is tiny. Oh yes, can't wait to try this out. I have to just go outside and set it up, I think. Woo! More stickers, no? Oh, instructions. Yeah, don't need these. Very nicely packed up. Fortunately, it's never going to be that nicely packed up ever again. Alright, so I just had to get my triplex out just to compare it to the new Plexamid that has arrived. And boy, there is a huge difference. And this is a brand new Plexamid, the re-release, or I don't know if you'd call it a re-release, but they had it off the market for months, and I've been checking this website, I swear, just about every day for it to come out. And then the V-Beta came out again, and then it disappeared and I missed out. As soon as this popped back up, I bought it. I did email Zpacks to see if the V-Beta was actually going to come back, and they said no. I think there are a few problems with that, and they're going to stick to this model. So what they've done is, I think they've replaced the structure supports in the peak, which I'll point out when I set it up, from carbon fibre to titanium. So they're a little bit heavier, but apparently they're a bit stronger because there were a few breaking on them. The trekkie pole I put in the first time actually sort of fell out of the slot and ended up in a wacky place, but no, it's easy fixed. Just a matter of loosening off this rope again and repositioning. So yeah, this is a brand new Plexamid they've released with the titanium struts inside here instead of the carbon fibre ones. So these are a little bit heavier, but a bit stronger. Now it's not the best pitch. I feel like I could get the a little wider or something, I'm not sure, but you know, one thing I have noticed from an improvement on my triplex, these they've made these smaller. These are a lot more lightweight. It looks like a good simple design too, so that's good to see. And now I've just pinned it out with the bare minimum, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pegs. And I'm loving these new supersonic stakes. They go in the hold a lot better. So I'm going to get in and I'm going to show you what it's like without all these extra tie outs done. You know, just the one at the back's out. See what it's like. And yeah, I'll tie them out and see if there's a whole lot extra room. Look at that pretty pattern. You know, I'm loving this pattern. The triplex I got in the heaviest duty material, and that's actually quite thick, you know, compared to this one. And this one's not even the thinnest. This feels so thin. You know, still the base is the thicker material, so you can feel the difference straight away between the ground mat and the walls. But I guess you want that. You don't want to be puncturing your air mat or anything. So let's crawl in here. Oh yes, this is a lot more spacious than I thought. Oh yep, she's in a brand new tent. Oh god. Oh well, here we go. At long last, I'm inside a Plexamid. Yeah, this is not a great pitch. Wow, my grass is so long, it's kind of really just bunging up everything. Oh, I'm loving this pattern. I like this camo. Just the reason I got the camo is just to really break my silhouette up for a bit of extra privacy, really, when in the tent. So yeah, look at that. All right, so if I'm going to go to sleep, got my feet right down there. It's not bothering the end, so I'll lay down. All right, and ooh, that's bright. Yeah, plenty of room. Look at all that headroom, and this is not even tied out. Oh, yeah. This is fantastic. You know, if I compare it to my triplex, I don't have a whole lot of room, but there is heaps of room in here for just me. You know, nothing's encroaching on my little personal space or my bubble or anything. I've just got enough room for me to lie here quite comfortably. So this is going to be a bit of an adjustment for me because I am used to the luxury of a triplex. I was tossing up for quite some time whether I got a duplex or the Plexamid, and I figured, look, if I was going to get a duplex, I might as well not even bother at all and stick with a triplex because there's not a whole lot of difference in them. So I decided, you know, why not? I'll go with the Plexamid. I've never tried a single person tent, and I'm really keen on getting some weight savings and actually in particular space savings in my pack. As I showed you before, the triplex is like 3 times the size, obviously it's the triplex, of this tent when it's packed away. So it'd be good to have a smaller sort of tent to hide in my pack. So yes. Alright, so I got this guy set up with all the stakes tie-out points available. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tie-out points, 10 stakes for this little one-person tent. It's not a lot of weight really, and it's I can see straight up there's so much more extra space inside. So yeah, I've just guided them out. Time to crawl inside. Oh, and I have re-tensioned some other stakes on the corners here. So that's I think I've got the full, you know, sort of capacity of the tent gained this time. So yeah, that's looking a bit better, except down there the grass is pushing right up there, and you know, I think if it still rained or if there's still a lot of condensation inside this tent, I would stay bone dry. Like, I love that this has the adjustment here. I can just pull that toggle up and pull the floor up, because the triplex I had, being that it was an older model, did not have those little ties. They were just at a fixed length, and I sort of had no option. Wow, this is so spacious. These tie-outs make a huge difference. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I cannot wait to get out hiking just to try a new tent out. Doesn't really change a lot, but I mean, just not to carry the extra weight and to not have that triplex to like sling to the back of my tent, to the back of my pack is gonna be great. Oh, look at these little things, they're tiny. These are the new Plexamid titanium pole things that make this tent very unique. I haven't seen any other tent use the sort of flat sort of top design, so I like it. That's like snug in there, and yeah, very good. I can see why they need to be pretty tough. I guess there's a little bit of a strain on there, like curvy wise, it's curving that way, so
I'm glad to know these are the tough model and that they are not going to be breaking on me. Oh, I can't wait. Cannot wait. I love this pattern. Look at it. It's just like being in a forest. So if it's raining and miserable and I have to have the whole tent shut, I can still look at my tent wall and be like, yeah, that's pretty. That's nice. Alright. I am thoroughly impressed. You know what, there actually is a fair amount of room to put my pack and stuff here. And actually I probably wouldn't put my pack in. It is the Arc Hole, not the Blast, so it is the bigger 65 litre model, 62 litres or something like that. Oh, this isn't too bad. And my plan is to, you know, attach like a carabiner or do the old, you know, little trick up here to hang my pack from the, if you can see that, that's the strap, wrist strap from my I'll just go outside, from my hiking pole. I want to hang my bag from there so it hangs onto here. Well, that's the plan anyway, so I'll see how that goes, and I'll do some more videos when it comes to actually using this tent for a proper night's sleep. And I'm just like, so much room, look at this, I can move around. See, I'm not a really tall person, so this is probably a perfect tent for a person of my size. I'm 172 centimeters tall, so I look for a female, you know, a little bit taller than average, but look at all this space, like shit. If you're a 190 centimeter tall male like my partner, I might get him to lay in here and test it out, but I think he'd probably have a very different opinion on this tent. But look at all that space above my head, and I'm just swinging it around. Heaps of space there, you know, for my puffy sleeping bag and toe box. So I've got, that touches it, yeah, so I've got that sort of space, so that would account for the puffiness of my sleeping bag nicely. Yeah. So overall, first impression is better than expected. You know, it's a good brand. I wasn't going to expect poor quality or anything like that. That's not the issue. The issue was I was worried about the space, because again, like I said, I'm used to a triplex. So yeah, I can't wait to take this out and trail and give this a good crack. Alright, so I've packed it back up. And, you know, it's not as well packed as obviously what it was before when they sent it out, but things never will be the same once you've unpacked them once. So, you know, it comes in pretty flat, and you can compress it down a little bit. So, yeah, but that is a huge difference between the Plexamid and the triplex right there. So, you know, this compacts a little bit, not much. Yeah. I am very happy and very impressed with this little package. And these stakes. Very impressed so far with these stakes, but I'll see how they go on sandy ground.